here she is with her Croft Manor outfit. Now that face is not good. That face. So it looks like we may be getting a new Tomb Raider game announcement soon, a mainline Tomb Raider game, because I know we've been seeing a ton of crossovers that have just been extremely underwhelming. Now we did get the remasters, which were fantastic, but kind of unfortunately, the next mainline game has still been in the works. I don't really trust what they're doing with it, especially given what we've seen with the Netflix adaptation of Lara Croft, the unification process that Crystal Dynamics has talked about, and everything that they've done with Lara Croft. And it seems like they've been trying to force this narrative of Lara Croft isn't a Tomb Raider anymore. Now she's a protector of artifacts. She doesn't do the whole grave robbing thing, and she's not the whole like anti-hero type character that she was created to be. Instead, now she wants to help people. Now she wants to be a hero. So that, among many other woke elements that they've done, like making side characters gay who were not in the original games, right? Things of that nature. So before I really dive into this, let me go ahead and share what the topic is about, because we could be getting a new announcement for the next game coming very soon. So we have reported by Infinity Tomb Raider. So a user on X asked Nate the Hate 2. So apparently this person has insider information, allegedly. I don't quite understand the context of that, but they said which game among Tomb Raider, Project 007, and The Wolf Among Us 2 would be present at Summer Game Fest on June 6th. The insider replied, at least one of those will be at Summer Game Fest. Who among Lara Croft, James Bond, and Big B will be making their comeback, they ask. Okay, so I just have to say, if I'm just speculating off the top of my head and trying to figure this out, I would be shocked to see a Wolf Among Us 2. It's like, I don't think that will ever see the light of day. I don't know. Like, they're saying it's delayed. Someone just asked about that. It's delayed to prevent crunch. Assuming they won't, or ensuring they won't make the same mistakes as the old Telltale. I don't know. I would be so shocked to see a Wolf Among Us 2, which I did play the first one and I liked it, but it's, my goodness, yeah. That seems, I guess we'll see. That would definitely be better news. I don't trust the Tomb Raider announcement right now. They're still working on that new game with Amazon. And we've had Amazon talk about, oh, by the way, it's still happening. It's still happening. Same with this Phoebe Waller-Bridge television series that we keep hearing, oh, it's still happening. But then it seems like, oh, wait, but there isn't a script. Oh, but nothing's happening. Is it really happening, right? So now we have things like this official Tomb Raider account trying to reintroduce Lara Croft. It's like they are trying to make this forced unification thing happen, even though the whole classic bio, the legend era bio, and the reboot trilogy bio, none of these things really mesh. You can't unify these. You just can't. They are vastly too different with Lara Croft, with her motivations, with her backstory, all of this stuff. So you can't make them all the same thing. Instead, you're just going to make people who are fans of all of those eras, of those different eras, you're just going to give them like some watered down version of each of those. It's not going to actually work together. So you just got to figure out what direction you're going. Are you going with Reboot Lara or not? Are you going back to the roots with Classic Lara or not? Because you can't combine all of these and have anything of substance. You just can't. So here we have where they say, meet Lara Croft, as if we don't know who Lara Croft is. Come on. But it's because they're trying to introduce their unified version. Lara Croft is a fearless archaeologist and adventurer. Though born into luxury as the Croft family heiress, she navigates treacherous tombs to uncover ancient secrets and artifacts, right? So then they're showing this stupid 29 years of adventure. Why they're showing this abomination of a Netflix thing on this is just beyond me. And then somebody made an edit on it. Where is it? Or they just took, I can't find it, but they made an edit where they just deleted these two and it just had this. That's it. It's like, yes, thank you. Classic Tomb Raider is the only Tomb Raider. Let's be real. Everything else is fan fiction. That's not even good. And she met some friends and foes along the way. Okay, Natla, we know, a foe. Jonah, stop trying to force Jonah. Nobody, I mean, for the most part, nobody freaking cares. The whole, oh, let's give Lara Croft some buddy old pals all the time. it's just gotten so old. The whole Netflix thing turning into the BFF adventure. Lara Croft, like, this is a character who's notoriously known for, hey, this is a loner character, right? This is a character who operates alone. This is a character who, yeah, she has her butler, but other than that, I mean, this is a girl who just psychopathically or sociopathically lives for adventure to an unhealthy degree, but hey, we still love it for a video game, right? And that's what her life is all about. People are just gonna get in the way of what she wants, but instead it's like, oh, let's give her a bunch of friends. Liabilities, honestly. So yeah, now they did drop this today, this pinball collaboration with Tomb Raider, which, by the way, they tried to claim that this art that they dropped, which we were commenting on the face, looks very Leon Kennedy-ish. It's definitely not a good Lara Croft face whatsoever, but they were like, oh, this isn't anything. It's just you know, commemorative artwork. Well, now they're dropping it on all these things. You've got it here in this trailer.
This is going
now,
to require
I have to admit that this actual collaboration is a lot less egregious than what we've seen. I think that this is not a bad character model here. That face is not really giving Lara Croft, and I hate what they've done with the unified outfit with the white undershirt. It just doesn't look good with it. It's like, oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, I don't think that this character model is
going to require some
as egregious as a lot of what we've seen. Not gonna lie, the voice, I do like it. I doubt they're gonna use this voice for anything notable, just for this collaboration, it sounds like. But I have to say, this isn't egregious like the Netflix thing. Let me show you more. Here she is with her Croft Manor outfit. Now that face is not good. That face is yeah, okay, we're watching it. I need to zoom in on this face for you guys. Let's do that real quick. This face, I'm not feeling it. Like, do you see it? Do you see the face? Oh, yikes. Oh. I'm trying to be generous. I'm really trying to be generous. Now, this is obviously before we get too ahead of ourselves, this is just for this collaboration, but I'm just going to say that face is not it. Okay. Why do they not? I tried. I will say the actual physique, all that, it's not terrible. Is it giving like, hey, this is gym goals. This is totally Lara Croft vibes of like that curvy but athletic. Not totally. But if they wanted to go a more grounded direction, I don't hate the physique compared to what they've done before. They did actually, with these models, make her legs longer because for some reason in a lot of their other arts, they like cut her legs off super short. So I don't know, maybe they've heard the feedback on that. I do think Lara Croft should be portrayed as tall because that's how she was created. So you can't give her stubby little legs. Here she doesn't look particularly tall, but she's not looking short, at least. So, hey, I don't think it would be the end of the world if her physique looked like that. It's not. I would prefer something more accurate to classic Lara Croft, but it's not the end of the world. As I keep looking at this, it's just too basic. I get it if you want some sort of grounded level, but at least make it look like, hey, this is gym goals. Like, that's what I want to see with Lara Croft, where it's just like, this is where you are saving pictures for inspiration while you're at the gym. Like, that's what I want to see. But
here lies the God King Tihefu.
I think
there's quite the crowd here for a tomb.
I like the voice.
Here for a tomb.
The hair is good. Let's see, we're getting a better look at the face here.
Challenge.
Don't like it. Don't like the face. That doesn't look like Lara Croft. I will say the coloring is pretty good. This is definitely, you know, the warmer undertones that she has in her skin and hair. I do like that for Lara Croft. I hate that they try to unify things though. Can you just like stick with the Lara Croft that people want, which is the classic Lara? I would rather them just stick with reboot Lara than try to unify this. If you're not gonna make it spectacular, then what are you doing? But when we've seen the Abomination that was the Call of Duty Lara Croft collab and all this, it's not.
Always more to discover.
It's definitely an improvement. But is this great?
Quick jumps
No.
and swift moves.
It's just better than the Abominations that Crystal Dynamics have been spoon feeding us, force feeding us.
I make my own luck.
Okay, so obviously that's just a collaboration, but what I think, you know, what we're seeing with the official accounts and what we've seen from interviews and stuff in the past of what they said, I think they are trying to do this unified effort. And most likely what the case is it's the Netflix version seems like it was everything they wanted to do, right? They wanted to go this extreme woke direction, and the Netflix thing flopped, okay? They're making a season 2 because it originally was already signed up for 2 seasons, right? It wasn't because of some success. So the Netflix thing flopped. People didn't like it. It wasn't really Lara Croft. And so it shows the actual vision that they wanted for Lara Croft and what they wanted for Tomb Raider is not going to work. People are not going to want to see it. So and we've seen from past rumors and stuff and leaks, alleged leaks that I believe are real, were that they were going to try to make Lara Croft a lesbian. They were going to try to make her retire with her girlfriend so that some girl from India could be the new Tomb Raider. I know it sounds insane, but I'm telling you, I've made many videos on this. I'm telling you, it sounds very, very believable. And I do believe that was a direction that they had entertained, and that was very possible. I mean, we had the original leak years ago, reported by Sacred Symbols podcast, and I think that they are very valid, and I trust that podcast. They're not known to be making up stuff, right? So I think that's what they really wanted to do, but can they do it and get away with it and not be shut down as a development company? No, right? So instead, what we're probably going to get is some watered down, playing it safe, where it's like, okay, here's something that's kind of a mix between reboot and classic, but it's not particularly stunning. It's not particularly wow factor. I don't look at this and think, oh, I gotta go back to the gym. Here's the thing is when I play video games as a woman, because a lot of people want to act like this is helping women for some reason. Because you know what? I get it. I have spoken out against the Gooner crap. I don't want Gooner stuff, which I don't consider this to be Gooner stuff. Actual classic Tomb Raider is not Gooner bait. It's just a beautiful character, right? And for some reason, some people get the two mixed up. So it's like, I don't advocate for Gooner bait. What I advocate for is, in here, look, let me show another example. When I'm playing a game, like look at this, Alice the Madness Returns. I love playing as a character that it's like, ooh, I wish I could be her. Like, she is so pretty and she is just everything, right? These girls love this game. Girls love classic Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 1 reported having like over 40% female player base, the first Tomb Raider game. Women loved Lara Croft. That's why when you see it during Halloween and stuff, women are more likely to dress like classic Lara Croft than they are the rebooted version, because it's like, okay, we vicariously want to live through this very idealized version of these characters that are that are really beautiful and that have just there's really cool style, as you see here with Alice. It's when I'm playing this game, it's like, oh, I wish I could be her, and I get to be her in this game. Yeah, I get these cute outfits. She's beautiful. Love it. And they don't have to degrade and treat the character as some sort of gooner bait in the process, right? This is this was prime. This was absolutely prime. Same with the classic Tomb Raider stuff. So it's just like, when I see this, I don't get that vibe at all. This is taking out, if the character model looks like this, it is taking away a huge part of the appeal for myself as a Tomb Raider fan. One of the huge appeals, like obviously I'm a big fan of the gameplay. That's the most important part. I love puzzle-based gameplay and gameplay that makes you use your brain. But even beyond that, it's just, I love to be able to play as a female character where it's like, oh, she is so awesome. I wish I could be her. And how fun is it that I get to experience this video game where I do get to be her for however long I'm playing, right? I don't get that feeling at all with this. It's just, okay, like, she's not terrible. I don't hate this. And if she was, a different character and their new character, I wouldn't hate it. But is this like, wow, I adore her? No. But I feel when I'm playing this, oh, I adore her. I wish I could be her. Same with Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. When I see Lune, it's like, I love her. She's amazing, right? Obviously, same with the classic Lara Croft as well. So, yeah. Anyway, make of this what you will. Very interested to see what you guys say in the comments. I think what we're going to get is when we get the actual announcement and when we get the actual game, I don't think it's going to be super egregious. I don't think it's going to be on that Netflix animation level of terrible. I think most likely what it's going to be is like, okay, it's not terrible, but it's not exciting. That's what I expect. They're going to really play it safe. That's what I anticipate. They're going to play it safe, but when you play it safe and you don't give people what they actually want, you just get something kind of boring. I do have to give them credit that they made her legs a little longer because I'm telling you, look at that Call of Duty character model. They tried to make her look like a hobbit. It was insane. So yeah, while this is an improvement off of what we've seen, it's definitely not something I'm excited about. If they just give us some middle of the road, milk toast type game, I won't necessarily boycott it. I probably don't want to buy it. I might buy like a used copy or whatever, because I just don't, everything Crystal Dynamics has been doing. Now, I like to give anybody a chance to redeem themselves. And so if they were to honor classic Lara Croft more and the fans, yeah, I would love that. That's the dream. But likely that's just not been the case lately. And so if it's not going to be the case, and if they're not going to honor classic Lara Croft and the classic fans, then give the franchise to a studio who will. That's my take on that. But if they just go kind of middle of the road, bland, I might still play the game and give my genuine opinions on it. But if they just go if they go like that Netflix direction, I'm out. I am so freaking out because I don't have the patience to be that mad. So anyway, that's why I didn't watch the Netflix animation. I don't have the patience to be that mad. So anyway, there you have it for this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. As always, if you want to watch me read the Bible to you, you can check out my Bible channel. Look, I got two Bibles here. Bible Time with Melanie Mack. I have the complete Bible read on there for you guys. And, well, there's a couple times I actually skipped a paragraph or a sentence somehow. My attention span. So I am considering if I want to do pickup videos for that, additional DLC. But other than that, I will be back on that channel in June for daily videos of Bible-based topics, devotionals, things of that nature. So I'd love to see you all there. Thank you all again. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.